Inscryption is not the game you think it is. Inscryption is a roguelike deck builder. Please don't click off the video if those phrases are a turn off, because as already stated, this game is so much more than it first appears. Developer Daniel Mullins Games has created something completely unique in Inscryption, based around a small project from a game jam in 2018, where Mullins thought it would be interesting to create a card game based around the mechanic of sacrificing a card to power another. That idea is the root of Inscryption, but it's very clear that this root eventually grew into an intertwining forest. Inscryption is a roguelike deck builder, but it's also an escape game, a meta self-referencing game, a game which experiments with the foundation of game rules. Plus, it's also a found footage horror movie. Yes, you heard correctly. As you can see, Inscryption has a range of retro visual styles. When the game shifts, as it does often, so do the graphics and colour palette. And it really reminds me of the kind of cult gem I might have played on the Amiga back in the day. Your expectations and guessing around what's happening in the game's story are always upended, and with it, the game's rules, visual style and music. Just when you've learned a system or worked out an advantage, which will always help, it doesn't work anymore, or a rule is flipped to negate whatever edge you might have gained. Because of this, Inscryption can sometimes be a little frustrating, but it also means that it's rarely dull. Once the story does expand as the game nears its conclusion, the meta stuff goes into overdrive with its game within a movie, which is about the game. It'll make your head spin. The actual basic gameplay of the deck building part of Inscryption is relatively simple. It has to be so the layers of rules can be built on top, but it never feels overwhelming because those basic gameplay rules are constant. Towards the end, I must say I found the game's mystery and story to be far more interesting than the gameplay itself, though it was only in the last hour or two that I got to this point. Until then, Inscryption is a hugely original game, brilliantly conceived and presented with bags of imagination, interesting gameplay, and sharp writing to keep you invested till the absolutely insane ending. My score for Inscryption is 81%. Thanks for watching.